Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Elisa. So today I have got a New Year's Eve makeup look for you guys. I am so excited and a little bit confused that 2022 is just around the corner, but I am excited and I decided to create this look for you all. It's not over the top, but it is still more than your everyday look. Overall, it's pretty simple to do, but you can still go out, have fun, be festive, and still feel really feminine and beautiful. So I hope you guys love this video and I'll see you guys soon. So to begin, I like to start off with my Clinique Moisture Surge. This stuff is the bomb diggity. I like to go in with my primary moisturizer first, but I like to use this underneath my makeup, especially if it's super dry out, just because my skin needs that extra moisture. So I have already applied this to my face, but now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer in Hydrating and pop this all over. I know that seems a bit excessive. However, my face is super dry in the winter. So those two steps are critical for me. Next up, I'm gonna go in with my Wander Beauty Catch the Light Highlighter in Glowtion. And I'm just gonna take a bit of that and pop that on my cheekbones. On my nose. So for foundation, we're gonna use the Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. And this is in the shade Fair Light. And I'm just going to pop that all over. I love this foundation. I feel like it really smooths out my face. And the color match is really nice also, which is something that is really tricky for me because I am pretty fair. So yeah, I definitely love this. So for concealer, I'm gonna be using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra-Longwear. This is in the shade 1W, and I'm just going to pop that underneath my eyes. And just a little bit on the corner. And then I'm gonna use my beauty sponge to blend that out. And I like to use the excess on my zits. And it usually does a pretty good job. Sometimes I have to go back over and reapply the concealer on my zits, but what I find is it usually does a pretty good job. So I want to set the under eyes, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And I like to use the excess on this brush and just kind of apply that on my cheekbones and where I'm gonna apply my bronzer, just because I find that it helps really smooth out that bronzer so I don't have such a harsh line. So for contour, we're gonna use the Lorac Pro Contour Kit in the shade Medium and just an angled brush. And we're gonna lightly chisel out those cheekbones. Bring it on top of my forehead to get a little blend going, and then bring the rest down my nose. I'm very sloppy with the nose contour, as you can tell. I don't get fancy with the brushes like I used to in the past. Ain't nobody got time for that. So for blush, I'm gonna be using my Glossier. This is the Cloud Paint in the shade Puff. Absolutely filthy, but I really love this blush. I love the pretty pink that it is. I'm just going to pop that on my cheeks. And then I'll use a little beauty sponge and blend that in very lightly. And then I'll use the excess and roll that over on the bridge of my nose. You know what, I actually forgot. I'm gonna go back in with my Wander Beauty Catch the Light Highlighter in Glowtion and just put a little bit on the inner corners of my eyes, just to prep it before I put some more sparkle on. So for eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with my M Cosmetics. This is the Brow Cream in Brunette. And it's so itty bitty. I love this brush. And I'm just going to comb that product through my brows. And I'm gonna kind of brush my brows up and out to make them look a little bit fuller. Sometimes I have to look all the way up so I can really chisel out that bottom brow. Perfect. Ooh, I like that brow. The older I get, the less I want to overdraw my eyebrows. Like, I want my eyebrows to be nice and chiseled and uniform, but I used to overdo it when I was younger so bad. So now we're trying to get away from that. Keep a full natural brow, because that is definitely not something I used to do. Oh my gosh, it's so bad, you guys. So now time for the eyes, and the main highlight of this look is going to be the Caviar Chrome Veil by Laura Mercier. This is in the shade Crystal Rose, and I'm going to pop this on my inner corner and my inner lid. I'm gonna work fast, so I'm gonna apply it to my lid and then use a brush to blend it out. The thing about this is it can be tricky to work with because it does dry pretty quickly, but once it dries, there's really no going back. So wherever you've applied that product, it's going to stay. But if you work too quickly, then it'll pick up parts of the product, so you'll have a blotchy lid. It is tricky to work with, but it is a really, really pretty shade, and it does last a while. So that's why I'm choosing to work with this today. I'm gonna let that fully dry before I add more on top, but for now, I'm gonna go back in with that Lorac Pro Contour Kit, and I'm going to use an itty bitty little brush, and we're gonna use the Shimmer highlight right over here, and we're gonna pop that on the inner corners of our eyes. I'm gonna try to blend that in just a little. And I'm also gonna put that shade on my brow bone. In that same palette, we're gonna go ahead and use the light contour, and I'm gonna pop that on my outer corners. And also bring that color down your lower lash line just a little. Now we're gonna hop over to the deep contour in a small flat brush and use that as our liner. I'm gonna start off with my Cils Booster. This is amazing. It makes your lashes nice and long, but it also thickens them a little bit. And then once I apply this, I'm gonna go in with my Lancome Definicils mascara. So to top off the look, I'm gonna go with my Glossier lip gloss. This is just in clear transparent, and I'm going to pop that all over. And voila. What I love about this lip gloss is it's really sticky and it does last a fairly long time. So especially if you're out having fun, you want something that's going to last. And this does just that. Obviously, feel free to go with more highlighter if you feel that you need a little bit more glow to the face. But this is where I'm going to stop. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful New Year's, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye.